What up, family? Ghetto News Supporter Mary Dash 20 Mary Delay. Today is Thursday in my city, Chicago, August the 18th, 2022. Boy, I thought yesterday was going to be my last video. Only a lady can change her mind, though. But a leopard can't change their spots. And a tiger can't change their stripes. Guess that's how it go. But now they merging stuff and cloning stuff so much, you bound to see anything. I tell you, I've been up trying to figure stuff out. So I had to go back to the basics. And you know, the movie The Color Purple came out in 1985 after I gave Oprah Winfrey my true child abuse rap in 1984 at the age of 17. It is 5:18. Today is the 18th. That clock might be just a tad bit off. Over here is 5:07. Coming from behind, that's 7:05. Drop that 0. You got 75. I became the originator of rap music at the age of 8 in 1975. Now I haven't gotten anything out the deal besides a lot of heartache and pain and people robbing me blind. My little remote control got 81 on it. Coming from behind, that's 18. Kobe Bryant made 81 points in a game. You know, people be hating on pause. Malcolm X's birthday is 5/19. Tupac said, you know, when he was alive or whatever, for all you new people, I'm trying to give you a little history lesson as I do my story. Tupac said we have to be more like Malcolm X, you know, before he became Malcolm X, you know, when he was a pimp, what the bam. And I always was wondering, why would you want to go backwards when people have brought you so far ahead? You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Because backwards it's not a good thing. How far you want to go back is the question. Now, what I didn't realize, Whoopi Goldberg, you know, she played Celie in The Color Purple. She was like the main character. And, you know, her birthday is the same as my ex-girlfriend, Donna Marie Evans, the Italian stallion son, Mario Darrell Evans' birthday, which is November 13th. I didn't know that. But today is the 18th, and I was 18 years old when the movie The Color Purple came out in 1985. Now, I was going through a whole bunch of stuff as a teenager, but I knew people had their hands in my pocket. I just couldn't figure it out. And I didn't want to speak too soon because, you know, they always like to label you crazy. And when I did speak out, of course, you know, and stood up for myself at the age of 6 in 1973, they put me in the Chicago Sun-Times newspaper, I guess to let people know that I was the future victim and person they was going to kill or whatever after they rape, rob, and, you know, work as a Hebrew slave, sex slaves, all that. You understand what I'm saying? Child trafficking is real. Like young Pharaoh once said, you know, he believed all his life he'd been governed by strangers, and that's how I felt because I never had real family friends and, you know, things of that nature or whatever and stuff. I had people around, you know, monitor me and stuff, you know, trying to figure me out because I am the originator of rap music. But like I said, I've never had a day at the spa, a real vacation, other than, you know, them trafficking me around and showing me off or whatever, like a prize, you know, fighter or something, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get paid. You need to figure out who cloning you all, because Trading Places is a movie, you know, it came out a long time ago. And, you know, people are trading places and faces, changing faces and things of that nature. Meaning, you know, you could be talking to somebody that's representing somebody that's trying to discredit you. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Or that's connected with the people that's trying to kill you. You know, they may change faces. You know what I mean? Send somebody that's Italian, that's representing a colored person, or they have the same birthday, or they may switch a number around or whatever. Like Tupac's birthday is June 16th, and my ex-girlfriend, Donna Marie Evans, the Italian stallion, baker, real estate agent, gain affiliate, I believe, all kind of stuff. Her birthday is June 19th, so all you got to do is flip Tupac 6 into a 9, and, you know, you see stuff like that. So basically, without trying to, you know, go too deep and sound crazy, because, you know, that's what they be trying to do, make you seem like, you know, you're crazy and stuff like that. But like I said, I stood up for myself at the age of 6 in 1973 because, you know, I was a child abuse victim, still being victimized. Stood up for myself again at the age of 17 in 1984 when I gave Oprah Winfrey my child abuse rap, and I also gave it to some guy that had a recording studio at the mall in my city, Chicago. Either it was Evergreen Plaza or Ford City. Stood up for myself again in 1995 when I put my voice to the Sound of Music and Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech in 1995. And of course they labeled me crazy because by this time Mario Darrell Evans, whom I met with his mother, or after I met his mother, he was 5 years old at the time, and I screenshot 11/13, his birthday yesterday. You know, not his birthday yesterday, but, you know, I screenshot yesterday, you know, the time, you know, which was 11/13, and I had like 5% left on my phone battery, and, you know, I met him at the age of 5, so nothing happens in this world by mistake. So, you know, they was talking about Whoopi Goldberg, so I Google Whoopi Goldberg, and she got the same birthday as, you know, Mario Darrell Evans. Now, this clock say 5:25. In 1995, I had wrote Oprah and, you know, put my voice to the sound of 3 cassette tapes front and back to the Sound of Music, like I said. And I looked at the clock, and the clock was 5:25, my birthday. Now, a lot of people been coming up off of me. We all know that, right? What I'm trying to put it in a nutshell, basically, you know, everybody's been riding my coattail since they caught wind of me, you know, not wanting to be a victim. See, when you don't want to be a victim, they just tend to use you up and stuff, and then you try to get out of stuff, and then they keep piling more people on your story. And if you are number one at something, and people have made a lot of money off of you, they don't want to stand up and tell the truth. And so what they try to do, they try to discredit you, say you're crazy. Why? Because like Dave Chappelle said, you know what he went through, same thing or whatever and stuff. But because he was in the limelight, it was hard to kind of like really discredit him and stuff. But that don't mean they ain't still trying. I'm just saying, you know, I've been in the limelight selling general merchandise all my life, but these last almost 20 years I have not. You understand what I'm saying? Because I've been running around trying to figure out why these people are trying to kill me and stuff. And, you know, I put it on Facebook, YouTube, you know, TikTok a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? My first real social media was MySpace, and they went in there and they messed it all up and stuff to make it seem as though, you know, I'm crazy and stuff. Kind of like what Malcolm X was going through. Every person that was somebody, you know, they always try to make it seem as though they're crazy in the end if they don't agree with whatever it is. Or you tend to figure out knowingly or not knowingly, because a lot of this is just ignorance, you know, or you know, freestyle and basically, you know, luck, if you want to call it that, you know, just stumbling up on stuff, and it's becoming easier and easier because, you know, there's so much out there, you know. But at first I wasn't even paying attention. So I thought after 1995, when they railroaded me, put me on the psych ward and told me, if you don't sign this, you know, SSI paper for money or whatever, which probably was my inheritance or whatever and stuff, or my mama or whatever and stuff, you know, I didn't want to sign it, the paperwork. But they was like, if you don't sign, you're not getting out. You know, I was at Madden, you know, in Hines, Illinois, psych award for, I think, veterans or whatever and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, I didn't want the money because I knew I was somebody by then, and they was just, you know, trying to capitalize off what they heard. And they read my book, I'm pretty sure, you know, awarded Stay/Coming Out Hard, because that's all I kept talking about, you know, when I called my ex-girlfriend, you know, Donna Marie Evans and, you know, Mario, and y'all know the situation. If not, figure it out. Long story short, the book was scattered all over the bed. By the time I got it back, it was, you know, put together. So I knew they had read it, so I knew I couldn't really use that one. And that's why I came up with Rhymes, Poems, Metaphors, plus one song. And I had a lot of, you know, evidence, including my DCFS files. But what they didn't put in my DCFS files was the names of the people who I was staying with. You understand? They blotted it out. So they basically wanted my story, but they didn't want me to know and remember, you know, or they wanted to figure out just how much I remember. Long story short, people in high places, you understand what I'm saying, have used me up. Whoopi Goldberg, Oprah Winfrey, you understand what I'm saying? There was, you know, Danny Glover played Albert. I got a uncle by the name of Albert. Rahm Emanuel was the mayor of Chicago. I have a brother by the name of Emmanuel. Everybody used me up. Family, friends, Mary McNamara's, who out the band. I still haven't gotten nothing out the deal. You know what I'm saying? And a little crazy check that I didn't want, you know, only amounts to less than $1,000 a month. Just enough, you know, for them to figure me out and kill me in the end, I guess. You understand what I'm saying? While my brother, who hasn't done shit all his life, get about $4,000 and stuff. And he driving around in some government, you know, license plate car, something he never had before. Now all of a sudden, nigga balling and shit. You understand what I'm saying? See where this going? See, if they don't know you, which I did not grow up with them, you know, it's easy to, you know, discredit a person such as myself, you know, me being the first or whatever they want to call it. Now, I don't do this for bragging rights, but I move real fast. I posted something about monsters yesterday because I did a rap called Monsters, you know, kind of like, you know, just a play off of Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying, whatever. You know, just did my own little whatever. And then I was out and about, and I came up with this book, you know, Monster Tracks. You understand what I'm saying? So I move real fast. I'm used to making money fast, buku cash, try to cheat me and beat me. My boss is busting your ass. Now, I wear this, paid about $6 and stuff, because a lot of good motherfuckers died and stuff, trying to keep the secret or trying to protect me. Either way, I thought it was in my best interest to do the same thing for the ones who did not know what was going on. And now that you know, I hope you do the right thing, because I can't keep doing these videos. You understand what I'm saying? Because it ain't paying off. Now, this is the 6. Everybody knows. You know, I can't find the 6, so this is the 6. And this is number 1. I'm going to always be number 1, Whoopi Goldberg. And 6 and 1 is what? 7. You understand what I'm saying? Now, 7 is completion. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to complete this nonsense that people have been, you know, shoving down my throat pretty much and trying to make it seem as though I'm crazy. So, you know what I do? I flip the Bible, see what happens. All right, let me get my glasses because they are robbing me blind. I had good vision in 2008, but this New World Order shit is trying to get to me. I rest my case. First Chronicles, we're going to do, see, I did this one already. And the fame of David went out into all lands, and the Lord brought the fear of him upon all nations. You understand what I'm saying? So this is page 410 and 411. I already did this one before. You understand what I'm saying? And Mary J. Blige, you should know by now, you're not the originator of hip-hop. You understand? So we're going to do 13, 14. This says, will a man rob God? You understand what I'm saying? And look at the birthday, 11/13. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. So we talking, you know, because Mario in 1995, he knew. It says, I need my stuff, art, and everything. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You understand what I'm saying? Read that. But, you know, I move too fast. That's what it is. You see it. 11/13. Okay? And that's what we're talking about. Whoopi Goldberg and my stepson, Mario. Birthday. Peace!